Hello, everyone. I wonder how long it'll take even one person to come into my impromptu live stream. Hello. Seems like there's two people watching. How are you? You are a person. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my impromptu live stream. Whitney. Hey, Whit. Sup, girl? I'm trying to be more open with my process and my more live streamy, but it's hard for me. I don't know. I don't know that I don't know about it. Hey, girl. Stuff and things. Exactly, James. James, do you pronounce the L in your last name? Only because I've met people who pronounce it with the L and without the L. White Cat Garden made it. Okay, so the plan for my live stream to help me get things done today is I'm currently sitting in a mess and I'd like to okay, import complete. I just imported my stuff for tomorrow. Stuff, footage, words, Claire. Oh wait, what just happened? Okay, perfect. Salmon then, no L. See when yeah. Hello, Jim. It's Jim. So the plan that I wanted to do today is to get my whole space kind of organized, because right now I've got like little piles of things all over of video ideas and things I'd like to do. And well, it's just a mess. And I can't even what's it called? See, this is why I don't live stream. I can't organize it in my brain. So I'm just gonna organize it literally in the physical sense. I don't know. 6 people. We're doing better than I thought we would. How's everyone doing? Let's talk about something. Maybe I'll pull my first bag from under. So I have things in bags all over. There's so many things. Okay, I'm gonna take out a bag and use it as a garbage bag. Here's an actual garbage bag. Ripped up garbage. Joann's. I never shop at Joann, right? Is everyone going through as much weather as I am right now? Okay, so that bag was garbage. Garbage. Exactly, Whitney. I did want to point out, I don't know if you guys are into yarn, but I recently just reorganized all of my yarn. And this right here is all of the yarn that I have projects and plans for this section. And I also decided it's kind of my color inspiration for the year of everything that I want to get accomplished. Oh, thanks, Whitney. I appreciate that. Are you in central Pennsylvania, Whitney? I think you told me that before, and I'm sorry if I'm forgetting. Well, we've just lost a person. I'd leave too if I was this boring. All right. That's my garbage bag. We've got a cleaning supply. Hi, Quickening Cat from New Zealand. I have just seen that you've recently started watching my videos and you've been leaving amazing comments. So thank you. So, Whitney, you're really far away then from where I grew up. I grew up on the other side of the state. It does look like owl eyes behind me. Those are mandala cakes if you're in the yarn. In the color Warlock, perhaps? Can't remember. I think so. I got those for $3 for the 2, which is a great deal. Okay, I'm okay. Whew, all right. So many things to do. Everything is just a mess. There are so many things. I've got, okay, as I mentioned, cleaning supplies around me. Should I just like put them in piles next to me? Sewing scissors, they can go in here. What's up, Jason? Hey, intermediate origin. I got your email. So nice to meet you. I'm sorry I haven't answered it yet. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Woodshed Theory. Rabbit treats. Oh my gosh, the rabbit just came running when they heard that noise. 8 people, hello. What's up, everybody? Here you go, bud. Look at this. My rabbit treats accidentally fell into the enclosure and they ate it open. It's just so random. There's so many different things like cutter, literal knife that goes in my kitchen. Please don't flag me for showing a knife. It was to open a box. I hope to respond to you soon. Thank you, David. About 6 feet of fluffy yarn. That can just go in the garbage. I just hate to throw it away because it's soft. Thanks for helping me, guys. This is very helpful. You know how it is when you're neurodiverse. It's hard to do, like, just focus on things on your own, you know? Okay. I can put my camera away. Let me disconnect it. Looks like it already is. If you're interested in what kind of camera I use, I think it's called, yes, it's the ZV-1. I bought it used for a great deal, but it's a good camera. And that is what was suggested on all of the websites of like a good camera if you're getting started into blogging. It is a little bit of an investment, but again, I got a really good deal on a used one from it was from a camera shop during like the height of the few months into the pandemic when nobody was selling anything. So they were just trying to get rid of it. Tasmania, Australia. Wow. Happy New Year. What time is it in Tasmania? Oh, you know what? It's probably around what, like 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning. Because when I did my collabs with Orion, did you guys hear this in the video with him? So he and I planned to do 928. He and I planned to do our collab. And he was like, okay, 2:00 your time on Tuesday. So then on Monday, he was like, where are you? And it was because it was his Tuesday, not my Tuesday. So you live, you learn, right? I don't know why I've scheduled things in other countries before, but like that never crossed my mind. I've lived in other countries, but I just didn't, you don't think it's going to be a different day. Should I turn that light off? That's my grow lamp for my plants that desperately need to be watered. And I haven't been able to water them. Haven't been able to. I say that, but I'm able to water my plants. The issue is getting the emotional fortitude to like cross the rabbits to water them. Speaking of, maybe I can show you a little peeky. See those bunnies? Look how sweet. So cute. Yes, quickening cat, you are not alone. I really find it hard to do things if I'm not like being watched, or I need that. I need the help. Intermediate origin, I understand how it is. Trying to get out on your own is really difficult. I wouldn't blame yourself too much. It's hard for neurotypical people. I can't imagine. Yeah, I've just been extremely blessed and I understand that. They're so cute. That's really kind of you, S-Grab, because, I struggle. I really struggle. I can't believe there's 16 people watching me, but I put on makeup today to film a video, and I curled my hair, so here I am. I did put my, like, PJs back on. So I bought this shirt on the sale rack. Obviously, it's like there's a reason it was on sale, right? It's got the thumb holes, but they're, like, too far down to wear, and then this is not a hood. It's just this was pre-pandemic too. It's just a big neck. But I always thought of it as, like, a funny, autism thing where it's like, uh, I don't wanna see people. So I was, like, pandemic ready before it was cool. Cool. Maybe that's not a joke I should be making. I wasn't joking. I was just, I'm sorry. Sorry, I get nervous. Alright, what other things do I have to clean up? I have this big bag from yesterday from Hobby Lobby. It's got a number 4 crochet hook in it, and then I already took out the yarn. There's a bunch of yarn in it in this color. I'm making my mother a blanket, so that has nothing to do with my channel, just a mess. So there's that. Yeah, I understand intermediate origin. It's very hard. Sometimes I feel I need a lot more support and help than I'm getting. It's hard. It's hard. So just hang in there. Thanks, Whitney. That's so kind. You look lovely all the time, I'm sure. Okay, so that's another bag of things. Where am I going to put that? I need, like, I don't know. The organization thing is hard. Okay. Crochet hooks. Hi, 16 people. I guess I should say, like, the live streamy things of, like, click the like, share this video out so that lots of people can see it. So many things. I thought this would be more interesting, but it's not. Intermediate origin. I just want you to be kind to yourself in the chat, okay? You don't need to, like, speak down about yourself. I don't know you very well, but you don't need to speak down about. Oh yeah. Click the subscribe button, ring the bell, hit the like, hit the like. Here's a random knitting practice, which I think I could just rip out right now because I'm not going to keep it. I've been trying to get better at knitting and it's just not happening. So how is everybody doing? There's 18 people and only a few people in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. Don't be afraid. Hey, Kingslayer. That's so sweet. Thanks for singing along with me. I don't know if I mentioned this in a video, but I got a I get comments about stop singing, and I always think they're so funny. Cat Lily, I am not wearing different I'm just wearing makeup as opposed to no makeup, I think. It's really hard because I feel like I've always been a makeup wearer until no, never stop singing. I've always been a makeup wearer, and after my diagnosis, I kind of fell out of it with the pandemic and everything. But yeah, I've always been a makeup wearer, so I like doing different things. Today it's like a little bit green. I'm just having a cup of spiced tea. Yummy. Evan, thank you for being here. I know how hard it can be if a lot of us in the chat here are late diagnosed, and it's very, very hard. It's really hard to be late diagnosed. I have a video on it calling I just to video that's really popular called Dealing with the Trauma of Late Autism Diagnosis. And if I think about it too much, I'll start to cry because it's awful. It's awful not knowing who you really are until you're older. It is so traumatic and detrimental to a person. Now I'm happy that I know, but it is really hard. It's like a rebirth. Exactly, Whitney. Jamie's hooked. I love when hookers come onto my live streams. Crocheters. I was at the craft store yesterday buying this yarn and my I don't work at Hobby Lobby, but I helped 2 different people, and I was explaining to a woman what a crochet hook was and that we call each other hookers, so that would be easy for her to remember. You're taking down your Christmas tree? Well, good job. I took mine down the day after New Year's just because I was ready to. Lena, thank you for being here. I like your cute little picture on your profile. I'm liking your channel. Thank you so much. That's really kind. Shannon talks yarn. If you like yarn, Shannon is a great person to watch. And Shannon, I want to commend you because your content has continued to get better, and I've noticed it's continued to get better with the production of your videos, the content of your videos, your thumbnails. So I'm very proud of you, and I wanted to just call out Shannon talks yarn. Sam, you finally caught a live. It's only my third, and it's a surprise. So hooray. Trisha, I don't know. So Trisha's asking if I help people at stores even if they don't ask, is it an autistic thing? I'm not sure, but here's what I do know. I used to complain to my mother and just be mortified, just like any other kid, um, that she'd talk to strangers in public. Now I if it's about yarn, um, I'd love to help. And I notice that a lot of times in the yarn aisle, there's always people there. What am I trying to say? There's always people in the um, yarn aisle looking for help, like sad and confused because they're like trying to buy for somebody else or they're just getting started or they don't know the difference between knit and crochet. So I love helping people in the yarn aisle. So I think like I applied to Joann's once, but I never heard back. But like I'd like to work in a yarn aisle. I love that. But then I worry I'd spend too much money. I don't know. It's Moomin, that's what it is. A finished card. Yeah, I have yeah, okay. Jamie's hooked. I was babysitting my nephews over winter break. I just got home this weekend. Now it's time to take it all down. Mhm. Julie, that's so sweet. Hi. Hi, BC. Oh my gosh, I would the only thing is, like, I don't think you could just work in the yarn department, right? But I would love it. Yeah. The worst part is I know what's at the stores, Shannon, right? I know you do too, but it's like, this lady was like, "I'm looking for this." I'm like, "Oh, they don't sell that here. Here's something similar though." Like I can tell what a yarn is just by looking at a picture or whatever. Gem. So Gemma's Journey Grace is another wonderful YouTube channel. She is just so supportive. And Gem, I finally have matching subscribers to you. We finally made it. I'm finally at the same subscriber count as you. I love you too. The other person who just showed up on the stream is Jenny Lee Porch. And Jenny Lee is a very old friend of mine, wonderful person. Please, do you have a YouTube channel connected to your account or is it just on Facebook? Jenny Lee does life coaching. She is an amazing person. I've known her since I was in college. We lived in Israel together. So please click on Jenny Lee's profile. I don't know how to make, maybe Gemma can help. I don't know how to make somebody with a wrench. You always talk about the wrench, Gemma. Don't know how to do that. Michael, you're here. You made it. I can't believe there's 30 people on this live stream. There's 30 people when I schedule a live stream. Jenny Lee, I mean it. Jenny Lee is one of the most balanced, centered people. I know she's going to be like, I'm a mess, but Jenny Lee is a wonderful person. And if you want to check out her channel, She has a good heart and she lives to help people. How long have I been there? Well, that was 2 minutes in, Julie. I know I'm all over the place. You need to click on the 3 dots next to their name. Okay, well, I'll put you as a moderator then. Okay, Gemma, I'm not gonna do it like a bunch. I don't wanna do everybody, but I'll put you as a moderator, Gemma, because I know I can trust you and you'll take out any bad stuff, but I haven't gotten any bad stuff. Um, Hi, Fairy Smack. She, always comments I'm assuming, but I don't know. Is an avocado a girl or a boy? Is that what your profile is, an avocado? I have been to Wisconsin, and I have, done the Wisconsin tours and eaten the cheese. My aunt used to live there. Sam, yeah, I was hesitant to talk about my suspicions of my own ADHD. I don't like Is that understandable? I don't wanna put things out there and feel like they are I never wanna be willy-nilly about anything, if that makes sense. Thank you, Sam. Indeterminate origin, you are not being a nuisance. You don't have to ask for reassurance. You're not being a nuisance, you're welcome here, and you can say whatever you want. Love you too, Jem. Oh, it's starting to rain again. We had a stop in it. Can I also I know this is, like, super random to mention, but my rabbits have not had an accident outside of their litter box in, like, a week, and currently, I'm looking at an accident, so I'm really bummed about that. Now I have to it doesn't smell too bad, so I'll have to wash some bedding after I'm done with this. Pass is here. Hi, Pass. Pass is a huge supporter. Pass is from Italy. Is that correct, Pass? And Pass is a huge supporter of the autism YouTube community. I think if you've read autism channel comments, you've seen Pass. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I was hesitant to talk about ADHD because I don't want to ever lessen someone's experience and be like, "I'm ADHD, I know it," right? Like, I don't wanna be that person. How can you support autism? Just be a good person, Evan. Be a good person, be a kind person, and just go into it with the understanding that not everyone runs on the same operating system as you. That's the best way to do it, I think. Gemma has been recovering from a surgery. She's saying that, she's feeling down with the recovery. It is, affecting her mental health. Well, we're with you, Gemma. Actually, I was so, I'm interested in hearing more about your wrist problem because I have intermittent wrist issues as well. Wow, there seems to be a lot of 47-year-olds in the chat. Danielle, hi. Danielle, it's nice to see you, and I'm saying this out loud, I'm not typing it because you mentioned you have some eyesight issues, and I just wanna say thank you for always watching and listening to my videos and always commenting. That's so sweet. 33 people in the chat, guys. I'm supposed to be cleaning. Um, Life coach for autism. May I suggest Jenny Lee is in the port. In Jenny Lee Port is in the chat. She does wonderful life coaching, and she's made that her goal. And then also Taylor for Mom on the Spectrum has like support groups that you can join. That might be a good place to look too. Julie, you're doing a PhD in what? Kim from Affordably Crafty! Kim, okay, I don't know, Kim. I don't know how many subscribers you have, Kim, but to me, you're famous. Kim, look, I was just telling them before, I just reorganized all my yarn. I know I don't have as much as you or Ginger. I send like videos, Ginger's videos to my friend just to show them, like, I don't have a problem. But this is all of the yarn I put in here is like my color palette I've decided for the year and projects I want to make for the year. Whoa, I know. I'm just excited to see you. You're so sweet. And I saw your video today on the new Caron cakes, but I don't need any more cake. I got so much cake. She is it yarn hoarding if your channel's called Yarn Geek? No. Julie, did you say what you're working on your PhD? I don't show them, but I'll flash them. Boop. Those are all of my degrees, lots of them. I did get accepted into PhD programs and didn't pursue it. That was way before my autism diagnosis, and I was not in a good place. I didn't qualify to continue my PhD at Cambridge, which was one of my goals, but I did not do well at Cambridge and during my master's, and I just didn't qualify to stay there. I didn't get the grades that were contingent to do my PhD. And then I got another offer from the University of London to continue my PhD, but they don't guarantee funding in the UK. And those are the only PhD programs I applied to, right? I think so. Anyway, so I didn't continue with my PhD. I'm happy that I didn't. I was going to get a PhD in Assyriology, and that is the study of ancient Mesopotamian languages and literature. 7K? Okay, I'm coming for you, girl. My next goal is 5,000. Hi, Lena. 22 is a good age for me. Mikey boy, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gemma, you're so sweet. Do I speak a foreign language? Katsati Vrit. הייתי תלמידה באוניברסיטה העברית בירושלים. אבל עכשיו, לא, just קצת עברית. I just said I just speak a little Hebrew. I was a student at the University of Jerusalem, the Hebrew University in Jerusalem. So yeah, I speak, yeah. I went through the entire Ulpan, all like 9 levels or whatever, but it's been a while. I love that, Julie. Congratulations on working on your PhD. Thank you for singing along. Okay, what else did I want to show you? Oh, I'm cleaning. That's what I got on here to clean. I think this is almost the most people I've ever had on a live stream. Hugs, hugs, hugs. All right, so I got to put this away. Guys, there's just a pile. I just like, look. It's just a pile of crap everywhere. It's messy. These are candles from when my lights went off during my lights went off for 24 hours, my electricity during New Year's Eve. Got to put those away. Yarn bands. Because I'm not a Christian, but I did go to a strict Christian school. So I grew up very religious. I would not say that is my reality right now. I'm recovering through a lot of trauma. But my first degree is from a Christian university. My second degree, my master's is from Hebrew U, which is like a secular Jewish school, obviously. And then my third degree is from Cambridge. You're sewing curtains from your kitchen. They look like the Aurora Borealis. Sarah, you made it! Sarah, you're here! I don't know Sarah personally, but she always comments. So thank you, Sarah, for your support. Sue Ann is here! Guys, it's like all of my biggest supporters are here. BC. So technically my first degree is a BS in biblical studies. And then I was working on like youth ministry stuff, but I didn't go into that. I didn't finish my certificate in that. So I went over to focusing more on languages. You're doing a master's in sustainability and not sure if you want to pursue the PhD. You know what's interesting is I would go back to do a PhD. But if I did, ugh, like, I start wanting to cry when I think about it because it would be a lot different now that I know about I really struggled in college, and I kept pushing forward to make it happen, but I almost didn't graduate my last one. Like, they were very kind to give me the degree. I was trying, but I really struggled. And it would be so different if I went into higher education now. Knowing that I'm autistic and getting services would be so different. That's okay, Jamie. Not everyone needs to go to college. That's all I have to say. I mean, that's a good question. Did you say your name was David? Indeterminate origin. I'm sorry. Art therapy would be awesome too. You find math super sexy. I think maths is an amazing career to go into. Oh, Kim from Affordably Crafty. If you're still watching, you said you're making curtains. Do you want to see what I bought at the thrift store yesterday? So one of my goals this year is to make my own clothes, and I found whole bolts of fabric in my colors at the thrift store yesterday. Maybe I should let me turn the light on so it's kind of getting dark in here. And should I turn that off? Severely dyscalculic. I get it. David, yes, David. You know what I like about I think if I ever wanted to study math again, I would look at it as a language because that's what it looks like to me. Okay, let me just turn well, I guess I'll keep that light on. I'm sorry about that. Fabric 70% off plus your $10 coupon. Do you know what I got for my $10 coupon? You can't really see it, but I got some of the 250 yarn. What can I do about that? I think I'm going to shut it off. It's bothering me. Sorry, I'm having an autism moment. Come here, Mr. Nick. Show them. Look at those big feet. Hey, bud. Mr. Nick. He's a good boy. I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Nick. Okay, back on track. Kim, I was going to show you this fabric. So I got 2 bolts. I mean, I can make anything I want. One is, $15. It's this beautiful, like, rust brown. So nice. And it's probably at least 10 to 15 yards. So, and it's 100% cotton. Beautiful. And then the other one is a blue and tan check. And this was, I think, it's 100% cotton. It's from the 90s, and it was $12.99 for the whole bolt, and it's 15 yards. Maybe I'll make curtains too. Oh, so yeah, where am I going to put all that fabric? I don't even know. And I've got more. I've got more fabric to make more clothes for myself. Time to make a summer pantsuit out of that check. That was something I thought about, like a little cute, like shirt and like skirt combo. I'm sorry it's going fast, but I'm trying to address everybody. Yeah, I want to make, I mean, I've got enough to make anything I want. So if I want to make, thanks, Jem. Yeah, and if you guys don't know, I've got plenty of sewing videos on my channel, and I've got one in the pipeline of sewing my Halloween costume, which was so dope. I just haven't finished it. So the footage I got of me wearing the costume was too dark. Exactly, Kim. I like the way you're thinking. So I have to redo all the footage of me wearing my Halloween costume, but I made it from scratch. And it is like a spiderweb costume with spiderweb arm, and it's so good. 45, 47 in the chat. Yay! I'm sorry it's not very bright. What if I turned I've got like a I'm sorry it's not very bright. I could turn that lamp towards me, but oh, that's so sweet, Gemma. An Elvis tribute in the UK is shouting out my channel. That's so sweet. David, I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but you're welcome here and I hope you feel comfortable. BC, a little familiar with like Lolita fashion, I guess, but I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. I was just at Dollar Tree yesterday, Kim from Affordably Crafty, to see if they had any of the new yarns at mine. They didn't. Not that I'd buy it anyway, because I've got yarn that I still want to do a review on. Oh, can you hear the rain? It's so crazy right now. I've never played Wordle, y'all. Jenny Lee, did I get any flooding? In our area, yes, but not me personally, thank goodness. Ooh, the river is super high in our area, so it's been a little crazy. Dream chenille. A hair clip for Skylar. That sounds so nice. What weird weather I'm getting. See how it just got brighter? So it's pouring, but then the sun is shining. The new yard is like different colors than the chenille. And I've done a video on chenille. It's the best, most viewed video on my channel is Dollar Tree chenille. Can you believe that? Sue Ann, it's okay. You could just rewatch it, but I don't know why you'd want to because it's boring. What am I planning for my hair color? Somebody was asking why I don't do other colors, but look how bright it is now. I don't know what I'm planning for my hair color. I think I'm gonna chop it to here and get this dead stuff off the bottom. It's really dead. And as far as the color, not sure. Yeah, my top videos are yarn videos, so that's why I make them. People are like, "Well, they're not really your video for your channel," but Pass, good night. Thank you for coming. People watch them and it brings people to my channel, so I'm gonna keep making them because they make me happy. Oh, you're so loved, Passy. But if I don't curl my hair, guys, it's so bad. So I want to chop the bottom off. Even like if it's wet, it just breaks off. Enchanted Forest by Manic Panic. Did you see it? I've done it. The last time I did green was Enchanted Forest by Manic Panic, and it was so good. Sarah, thank you for saying that, because I feel like that's the reason that, well, I mean, there's other reasons that my channel's not big, I'm sure. But I don't focus on just one thing, and I know that that is holding my channel back, if that makes sense. Like, I know that that's not something that the algorithm loves. Thank you, Shannon. It's just really hard with, like, I wanna be authentically myself, and I don't just want like, a lot of autism channels, I'm not calling anybody out. This is just, the truth. Um, I feel that a lot of autism channels like just focus on autism, and I don't want to be mean when I say this, but like I'm not just autistic. I am autistic. It's like the biggest part of who I am, but I have other topics, and um, I want to show people me and what I like. And I feel that doing that will help show autism in a more full spectrum than just talking about autism. Like autistic people just don't sit and talk about autism all day. Boring. You feel like you've dropped into a new body every day. David, did I help explain what I meant by being a nuisance? I think a little bit, but again, everyone else is just talking about whatever, so don't feel weird. Yeah, so I agree that, one second, I'm getting a message somewhere else. I agree that, yeah, YouTube favors one subject channels, but not every there are lots of successful channels where people talk about tons of different things and whatever they want, so that's my whole thing. Sorry, I'm just responding to something. Okay. Well, thanks, David. Yeah, it's not easy to find a therapist. Danielle, I'm so glad that you feel seen and heard here. Michael, thank you for always supporting my channel. Like you're an amazing support system for me. And it's not lost on me that I see the same people comment. So I know we're not a huge um, autism community. There's not like, you know, I'm not even at 5K, but I know that the people who are here are really here for me. This old Danny, I agree. I can do both. Do pink and red in my hair for Valentine's Day. I don't know, guys. I really like it green, but I think that I'm just gonna like look at I mean, I'm just being open and honest. Look at all the gray that has grown in. Thanks, Jamie's hooked. That's so sweet of you to come and hang out with me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I understand, David. Yes, Sue Ann, what kind of fiction do you write? Is it spicy? Yeah, but came from Affordably Crafty. Like you've got the cool gray. I've got the it's just coming in everywhere. I'd love a white stripe. Of course, my mother's been talking to me about my hair and about how it's starting to look healthy again and that she really wants me to be careful, that kind of thing. So that's cool. Um, but I always like harken back to the bleach accent of August 2021. That's when things really hit the fan. Gemma. Okay, we have a celebrity in the chat. Her name is Gemma. She uh every so often she does work with the BBC celebrity, and she just said that she's recording more of her poetry with the BBC next week. Famous. Clara! Clara's been here since the very beginning. So hi Clara, love you girl. Yeah, I get that, Sarah. Um People are generally nice to me, so I don't really mind, but I worry what they're gonna say about my appearance, but, you know, I was also thinking the other day, like, for example, just because 'cause I've gained a ton of weight in the past year, like, what am I supposed to do? Not do anything with my life because I've gained weight? That's stupid. I don't have that much life left, you know? Who knows how much time I have left? I should just not, you know. Did you guys notice I'm using my porch coffee mug? The only one in existence. If you guys know about internet commerce, I'd love to hear some advice. Not here, but like you can email me because I am struggling to make that happen. I just don't know a lot about it, especially taxes. That really makes me nervous. Tomorrow's video is going to be interesting because I'm going to try and talk about a subject that I'm not comfortable with. I want you to have a porch coffee mug too. Kim from Affordably Crafty. I am a Canva. I was going to say whore, but I won't say that. I am a Canva subscriber. I have Canva Professional. I use Canva almost every day of my life. I do a um, I work with a nonprofit and I do their whole newsletter on Canva. Love Canva. What do I want to know other than taxes? I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's the taxes that worry me. Like doing things above water, is that above the table is very important to me. And I just don't I get nervous and confused. It's okay, Michael. What's in this mug? Tequila, neat. Yeah, David, it's hard. Yeah, it's so much to learn. And I've sat down with people and that who have internet businesses that are successful and they start giving me all this information and I'm just like, "Wow, where do you learn this?" Above board. Yeah, I think that's what I meant. How do I manage my life? Poorly. I'm trying to get better, but usually I just write out a to-do list, but, my managing of my life right now is not going well. As I mentioned on my last video, I have been Yes, thank you for being here. Video film. I get what you're doing there. Okay, David. I'm in love with lists. Yeah, my life is a list. Look, list notebook. There's lists. That's some list of my bit for my video today. Google Calendar. Yeah. I just struggle, guys. Okay, so yeah, I've been struggling. I ordered my medicine. Thank you. But yeah, I've been struggling recently. I just don't feel like I'm doing well. And yet, I'm doing better than ever. You forget to look at them. I get burnout on lists. I get it. I get it. Yeah, Sarah. Med Club. Every time I'm, like, having problems, especially with OCD, because yeah, I'm gonna be struggling with that for the rest of my life. I have a mental illness, but, every time I'm, like, having a really hard, intrusive thought day, I'm like, "What could be wrong?" It's like, "Oh, you haven't taken your medicine in a week, weirdo." When I first started live streaming, how many people would show up? This is only my 3rd live stream. This is probably the most it's generally around this amount. I don't think an Apple Watch would be for me. I'd find it annoying, I think. Hello! Uh, I don't know your name or how to say it. Krutnacker 9? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for always supporting my channel, and you write the funniest comments, like the funniest comments. They really always make my day. I really laugh at them. Anxiety. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what's wrong with me? Why am I really struggling? Oh, because you're a sick person and you haven't taken your medication. Interesting. It thinks you're running. It's like, I'm getting all my steps in. Why am I still fat? That's how I would feel. Battery. You forget to eat and you're wondering why you're on the verge of a meltdown. Right. Hangry is a real problem. Did I show you guys this? You want to see one of the best thrift finds? Gemma, thank you. Gemma, don't do that, Gemma. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. You guys want to see why don't you take your medicine sometimes, James? James asked. Well, that's one of the reasons I think I also struggle with ADHD, but I don't know that that's the case. But why don't I take it sometimes? I wish I could tell you, but really it's executive dysfunction. It's a lot of different things. I don't take it because I'm like, I'm not taking that medication. I think it really helps me, but sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I just don't take it. Sometimes it's a forgetting thing, but sometimes it's a I don't take it. Thank you, Jem Jem. Okay, let me show you one of the best things I found at a thrift store recently. I couldn't believe it. So once I found vintage strawberry shortcake fabric at our thrift store, and I did not buy it. The Popeye guys are here. Are you freaking kidding me? Guys, go check out them. I've never used your yarn before because I buy yarn from the thrift store. But your yarn is beautiful, and I really support what you do, and you're just the cutest couple with the cutest dog, and, so talented. I've never dyed well, okay, I have dyed I tried to over dye yarn before, but I've never dyed yarn. What a wonderful business to be in. So creative and happy. It smells like rabbit pee in here, and I don't love it. Thank you for catching me live, Daniel from the Popeye guys. I don't go live very often, but I have a New Year's resolution to do that more often. Okay, so let me finish my story. I'm getting distracted. David, you can do whatever you want with your life now. Anyway, Uh, it took me a couple of years to take your medicine every day. Yeah, I struggle. I struggle. Even when I set things up for success, I still struggle. Okay. Best thrift store find in a while. I was saying that I found vintage strawberry shortcake fabric. I passed on it like over a year ago, and I thought to myself, never again. Even the yarn that I passed on, that's amazing. Like finding Euro at the store, and I'm like, I already have like behind that is all neuro. So I was like, I don't need it. But now my friends are like, if you find that again, you need to buy it so that we can buy it from you. So I'm not going to pass up stuff anymore. That's so good. But here's what I found in the fabric section. Oh, well, first of all, there's this guy. So he was pillow stuffed for, I think he was $1. And it's a little bit faded because I washed it, but I unstuffed it, washed it, and I'm going to stuff him again. But he's this little vintage Santa. So cute. Are you kidding me? $1? So cute. Can you and look at his little dump truck in his pants. Too cute. I can't wait to stuff him. What else? Okay, then, okay, so this is the first thing I found. You're not going to believe it. Vintage Care Bears Pillow Sham Kit. Comes with everything that you need and the instructions. Are you kidding? I think it was maybe $1.99. Not sure. So cool. Do I have a baby? No. I know, Sarah. I know. $2. And I was like, this is amazing. I can't believe I found such a great thing. I can't wait to stuff them. Exactly. I couldn't believe I found such a great thing. Then I kept looking. You're not ready. Look, it still has the tag on it. $1.99. So that must have been 99 cents. Guys, it's the full quilt kit. Every letter. If there's any drama going on in the comments, could we just not? That's not the place for this, guys. We're here to have fun. Look, all the letters to make a quilt and the matching sham for $3 freaking dollars. $3. Do I have a child? No. Am I with child? No. Will I be making this Care Bear quilt? Yes. Yes, I will. It's huge. So cool. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway, let me fold it back up. It's so cute, right? With the yellow, Daniel. Can you believe I found that? Oh, so good. What am I? It's for my inner child. Yeah, I wasn't a super Care Bears fan. That's a little bit before my time, but I didn't care. Okay, bye, David. Care Bears are really cute. Yeah, I like nostalgia. What can I say? Care Bear countdown. Are you leaving, Danielle? Thank you for being here. Care Bears was definitely my time. Here's the thing though, if you're neurodiverse, Shannon, do you really have a time? I live outside of time. You know, I just like what I like. Oh, Daniel, I'm not talking to you. I was talking to there's another guy named David. He's here listening. Are you working on something? What are you working on? Sneak peek? Secret? Yeah, I'm 100% outside of my time. Like I have a bunch of old stuff and new stuff and whatever I like, and I'm not going to let other people dictate what I like. What do you want to talk about now, guys? It's almost been an hour, but I don't care. Care Bears is way past my childhood. What else have I gotten at the thrift store recently? Oh, just that fabric that I showed you. I got that yesterday. I'm collecting toys from my childhood. That's cool. I don't know like what I was into as a kid toy-wise. I was really into dolls, but not playing with them, uh pretend. Very autism into dolls. Like what am I trying to say? Like I love to set up like vignettes and like I like to dress them and make up little scenes. You were into Pokemon and you still are. Well, then you need to reach out to Orion Kelly's son because I don't know if you've watched his live streams with his son who has autism too. I laughed so hard because he just talks about Pokemon the whole time. It's so cute. You have a Dalek collection? Cool. I'm not super into Doctor Who anymore, but I was for a while, like a few of the doctors. Conan is so cute, he's so cute. Nature's ethos. You haven't commented before, so welcome. That is the most beautiful thing I have ever heard in my life. The Hawaiians have a beautiful word to describe autism, takiwatanga, which translates to in his or her own time and space. Well, I could just cry at that. How sweet is that? Hello, hello. Taylor. I could not play well as a child because it was not real. I loved dolls. Yeah, I mean, I struggled as a kid too. Like, I just didn't connect with children the same way other people connected. I spent a lot of time alone in my own, like, scenarios, pretending on my own. But when it came to pretending with other people, I struggled. You don't have to be, so New Kids on the Block. I They were just a little before my time. Was that like did they do, like, Rocking Around the Block? Is that their thing? Anyway, my first ever sheets, if you're in America, you probably had these sheets. They put New Kids on the Block on sheets, and every single child in America, like, had these sheets, and I got hand-me-downs, but I did have New Kids on the Block sheets. You had an imaginary twin when you were a kid. Interesting. You reenacted Disney's you talked to trees. I'm dead. I ate daisies. I used to like once I collected all these little things and I put all this stuff in a jar. I was trying to make perfume in this little jar and that then I like hid it up in the attic in the floor, like trying to be cool. I would do all these things. Like I thought it was so uh I just thought I was super mysterious. I also was super into uh the secret garden, so I would, like, go to my neighbor's yard and, like, play by myself in the flowers, and Mikey had an imaginary friend called Loaf. Interloafer. I love it. You know, this old down do you know I was in a band in high school? Can anyone guess what the band was called? I was in an all-girls band for a little while in high school. We won the talent show. Sarah, you made yourself mac and cheese, but they taste sweet. Why? Because you put sugar in it, obviously. Amaryllis? Mouse rat. I fell into the pit. Great show. I wouldn't be surprised though, Sarah, if they put sugar in the box. Do you guys want me to get Benjamina? The spools. Uh, so my high school band name was called the Window Shoppers. The Window Shoppers. And then we all were like, I was Claire Shopper, and then we were all like the Shoppers. Not that we just came. My friends made it up. The girls who were in the band made it up. Good name. Good name. Yeah, it was a great name for a band. I didn't play anything. I just sang. Do you guys want me to get Benjamina? Ruby! Hi! Welcome to the live stream. Let me go get Benny. Sorry I'm in my pajamas, guys. But whatever, you're here, so. Ruby! How are you, Ruby? Okay, she's gonna like make a fuss probably. Don't make a fuss. Come here. She is so much smaller than the boy. She needs a haircut really bad. There's like a big mat behind her ears. Maybe I'll just cut it off now. No, wait. She's got this like big mat behind her ears from where the boy's been Mr. Nick's been giving her baths. So Mr. Nick's feet are like this big and her feet are this big. Benji. She is so soft. She's okay when you're holding her. Oh, hi. She's okay when you're holding her, but she does not like to be picked up. Does she bite? She has never bit me, so I don't know. Would she bite? Probably. What do you want to say to all your fans, Benjamina? Mr. Mark, yes, this is a rabbit. It's a lion head rabbit, double-maned lion head rabbit. I used to have a boy that was gray. Is there poop on you? Gross. I used to have a boy that was gray. Where am I going to wipe my hand now? On my pants, I guess. Timmy, and he passed away earlier this year. So now I have a new bunny that's named Mr. Nick, and he is huge. Do I let her play outside? Yes. Bye, Brent. When's the next live stream? Don't know. I'll try and let you guys know. You were in a midget. Nova Scotia says they were in an imaginary gang growing up. I was the only member. I wouldn't like being picked up by a 50-foot giant either, especially being 2 pounds. Hey, Julie. That's okay. We missed you. They usually live outside, but it's been too rainy. They have a really nice enclosure, though. Okay, Benny, before you have a heart attack, let's put you down. See how small she is? You can't even see her ears, but they're there. They're there. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think I'd get another fluffy bunny. I mean, they're so cute, but they're a lot of work. The scourge of Halifax. I know, so fluffy, but it's a lot of work to keep up their hair just gets matted. Even my boy bunny, about a year and a half ago, it got like I feel like I was taking good care of him, but he got matted behind the ears and then it pulled the hair out, and I felt terrible about it. Am I sure she's not a guinea pig? No. My apartment mates and I just got a fish. We named it Mr. Bubbles. Well, Godspeed, Mr. Bubbles. I hope things work out. I've killed my fair share of fish and mice and little pets like that when I was younger. So, not killed them. They died under my watch, should I say. I feel like I'm really boring, guys. If you want to bring up a topic, I can talk about it, or should I get off? I don't know. So, Mikey, I actually thought about getting a pet tarantula. And then I found out that the females, they can live for like 10 to 15 years, right? So, as far as like getting the tarantula, the males like maybe 1 or 2 years, but the females, they can live a long time. And I already have a farm of animals. and I don't know that I need a spider around for that long. Whitney, if I'm not boring you, perhaps uh is it my first live stream? If I'm not boring you, Whitney, maybe it says something about you. It's not my first live stream, Mr. Mark. It's my third, but I don't have them very often. I wanted to just hang out with you guys. So, do I watch TV? If yes, any show recommendations? Well, just like any other good crocheter, I watch a lot of true crime documentaries while I crochet. A lot. Thanks, Sam. I'm so happy to have you guys. I mean, I'm so grateful. And you know, I without you, I would have quit YouTube a long time ago. I don't know why you guys support my boring content, but here we are in it together. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker chat. Boss, please have more live streams. I'll try. I just feel like are live streams like a normal thing to do if you're a YouTuber? Um Or is it more like, is that like a thing? Or is that like its own kind of thing? Like, I'm a live streamer? Because I definitely am not a live streamer, you know? Of course, you thought um, your fish deserved a full funeral. I get it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Whitney. I don't know. You know, I just feel like, I also wanna just bring good content, and I don't know, like, if live streaming is, like, what I'd consider good content, and also, like, I'm a scaredy cat. You like movies better than TV. See, I like TV-ish. I like, a movie is a commitment, so I don't know. A movie is a really big commitment for me for some reason, but I've been watching more movies recently. Last night we watched The Bluest Eye, the new one on Netflix. It was fine. I mean, obviously, it Edgar Allan Poe is in it as a character, and if he's not autistic, I don't know who is. But also, I should say, I don't like calling people out. I get that question a lot. I don't like calling people out. If you think they may be on the spectrum or assuming that somebody is on the spectrum is not the best thing. But, you know, in the privacy of your own home with your spouse, just talking about things, I think it's fine to be like, well, they're, you know, obviously. And Edgar Allan Poe obviously is no longer with us, but I usually wouldn't call out like, you know, sometimes I see YouTubers that aren't uh obviously they're not, either they know and they're not sharing it, or they don't know and it's not my place to call it out, you know? You've watched Band of Brothers all the way through 10 times? Do you find that you're a very violent person? That's really funny. My dad loved Band of Brothers. Like, he read the books and watched the, like, he's into that kind of stuff. Only if I have the spoons. Well, I don't have many spoons. I don't like watching things over and over again, actually. Thank you, Sarah. That's so sweet. That's my goal. You know, I find that I'm mostly selling myself on my channel as opposed to like one specific thing. I touched a rabbit poop when I picked up Benjamina, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Do you guys mind if I just wash my hands real quick? I'll be right back. I can't stop thinking, even though it's just hay, I need to wash them. I need to. I'm back. I'm sorry. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it in anymore. I needed to wash them. Thanks, Winnie. Suyan, I don't know that I wash my hands as much as I don't do it obsessively, but I do like I'm conscious about like washing my hands. But when I was younger, that used to be a huge OCD behavior for me. I would wash my hands obsessively. Oh, here's something we can talk about. I'm going to be doing a video soon about a miracle. Maybe not to you, but a miracle for myself. So, yes. So how should I put this? I don't want to. I said sneak peek on future content, so I've started filming it already. But a few weeks ago, I was looking at some pictures on Facebook. A picture came up of this shelf of a moon with stairs on it. So cute. Never seen anything like it. Looked like a homemade craft, vintage. This girl said, "Oh, look what I found at the thrift store. So cool." So I screenshotted it, sent it to my mother. My mother was like, "That's really cool." And I was like, "Well, my mom spends a lot of time at estate sales." I said, "Keep an eye out because I want one." So she put on her social medias, "Have you ever seen one of these before? We're looking for one." The next morning, there was one on her desk at work. The next morning, guys, some random thing I had never seen before. And now I have it. It came in the mail. What a great mom, right? So look. Well, first of all, she sent about 1 million pairs of socks for my husband and I. And then she also sent, my mother sent, my mom likes grandma kind of pajamas. Sent me a grandma pajamas t-shirt. Look at this thing. Are you effing kidding me? And I've been doing research so I could do a whole video on this. But this is a pattern to, yeah, Mikey, because it's a commitment to watch new things, right? This is a pattern made in from the 1950s, and it's by an architect. I can't remember his name right now. Neely, perhaps. I've been doing a lot of research. Well, not a lot, but luckily some other people had already done research on moon shelves. So the pattern's called Stairway to Heaven, possibly based off of a song that was popular at that time. Stairway to the Stars or something. Stairway to Stars, not Stairway to Heaven, obviously. So every time you see one, it's going to be a little different because it was made by somebody from this pattern book. And you could also make a little star shelf to go with it. This obviously did not come with that. But everyone's a little bit different. Mine doesn't have as big of a shelf on it as some of the others that I've seen. The best part is on the back, it says $3 in pencil, $3, August 1952. And then it says Alvord, the name, Alvord across the street made it. So you hang it up, and then originally it was meant as a plant stand. So I think you'd put like a plant here and a plant here. I love it. I cannot wait to make the rest of the video on it and give you all the history, and yeah, so cool. So yeah, that's my moon shelf. That's a video that's going to come out. Isn't it cool, Whitney? Cat, Molly? I know, Molly. I love it so much. Yeah, they call it Stairway to the Stars or something. Stairway to Stars. If you like crafty videos, may I suggest I have a whole playlist of me doing crafts. Sewing, my curio cabinet, so many videos. And they don't have a lot of views, and they take the most time. So $3 in 1952. I mean, yeah, for a homemade thing. That is a little bit expensive, but it's so nice. And I just want to I've got all these here's a little squirrel. You could put a little squirrel on it. Here's a little mushroom. Could put a little mushroom on it. I am a crafty person, Mark. I am. Thank you, Shannon. I love antiques too. Hey, Chris. Woo! Now I'm just dropping everything. This is a little tiger's eye mushroom. This is a little squirrel. Everyone can have their own little step. It's so cute. A printer's tray and drawer to display my little treasures. Cute. Oh, that would be cute for tarot decks. Ooh, that's a great idea. I have a friend whose mother reads tarot. Maybe, but I don't want to give it up. So, right now I have my little trinket. So if you haven't seen my Cabinet of Curiosities video where I redo the cabinet, go check that out. But how is it put together? Little tiny brad nails. So the idea with the pattern book was that you could make it out of a piece of plywood at home, and everything is put together. I don't know if I see any glue, but everything is put together with little brad nails. Bye, Mikey. I'm well, Shin. Do I have curiosities? Do I have curiosities? Favorites? Well, let's talk about it. Taxidermied badger paw. That's probably my favorite. I know it's super weird, and maybe some people won't like it. And I want to paint the stand black, but I think he's so cute. I know, that's probably my favorite curiosity that I have. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I know it's odd. Ooh, a tiny slinky. Yeah, if you're a biology student, you probably love it. I know my husband was like, "Do not get into taxidermy." I just love, like, the ones that are, like, cute little animals in scenes. I can't help it. I love it, but I don't need to collect that. Just because I love it doesn't mean it needs to be in my house. So that's probably one of the weirdest things that I have. It's a newer thing that I got. Let's see. This is a doll made by the Bedouins in Jordan. I bought it at Petra. So I think you could probably still buy stuff like that, but it's a little doll. I love that. So I love to collect little things from my treasures. Yeah. What's a cool idea? Bass. That's a cute idea. I think I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, the tiny slinky. How cute would that be? A slinky, a slinky. Everyone loves a slinky. I just want everyone to know that I've accrued $1.99 worth of donations on this live stream, and I'm very thankful. Thank you. Every little bit helps. I'm sure the slinky exists. How do I feel about ASMR? Sarah, great question. I know some people who are really into it, and it really helps them. It gives them the fuzzy feeling, and they love it, and they listen to it all day. I don't get the fuzzy feeling, but some people say that they listen to my videos while they clean or work or stuff, and I get that because I do that with yarn ladies. How weird do you have to be to listen to old ladies talk about yarn for hours? This weird? Yeah, Gemma loves ASMR. I don't get it. I'm like, especially when it's like role playing ASMR where it's like Welcome to the library. Did you bring your library card today? Do you have any books to return? It's very like, okay, all right. It took me a while to realize that it's like not a sexual thing for everybody either. Um, but it's just like people like to listen to people whisper. I feel like I don't have enough cool stuff to show you all, so I'm sorry. It helps with lowering anxiety. I could see that. A golf ASMR video on YouTube? Well, I can't think of anything that would help anyone fall asleep better than that. Golf is like the OG ASMR, don't you think? Like, I just remember going to my, grams as a child and listening to people or listening to the golf commentary and being like, "This is boring." But it's like, "What will he do next? He's approaching the putting green." Makeup ASMR with just the captions. Personal attention. Is that like when they role play, going to the doctor and stuff or, like, on a date? Like, would that be that kinda thing? Taxidermy ASMR. I am now skinning the animal. So weird. A visual stim. I used to love watching makeup videos. I really don't anymore. I before I ever did a YouTube channel, I used to, like, do my makeup on Facebook Live. I love that kinda stuff, but I'm not into it as much anymore. Makeup, hair care. Oh, okay. So, like, "Oh, we're gonna put some foundation on you." Like, people like giving you attention. I get it, but I just don't it doesn't do it for me. Now, pop on a yarn video talking about the newest, greatest yarns or the oldest yarns, I don't care. Yarn shopping, I could watch that all day. Have you all ever tried, the study videos, concentration study videos where they just play, like, the one tone that's supposed to help? I used to do that when I was in grad school. I'll never stop, Crutnacker. It's never gonna happen. I am now skinning the animal. Let's put it on its form. I don't know. I don't The gray noise videos. Yeah, it's like a certain, frequency that's supposed to help you focus. I can't really stand makeup or anything on my face, really. You know what's really interesting? Because I used to, like, live in makeup, and now that I don't wear it as much, like, I used to fall asleep in it, no problem. Now when I fall asleep and I have makeup on, I'm, like, burning and crying my eyes. Delta waves, that's it, Shannon. Do you know the video game with Yarny? No, I've never seen that. This old down, that sounds terrifying. Ugh. All right, guys, I'm starting to think about finishing up because I don't think I've eaten anything today. Let me think. I definitely haven't eaten anything today, and my stomach is starting to tell me. Wow, a teen driving crazy teen special sound for that. That's so cool. Very cute. I'll look it up. Thanks, Whitney. I'm so happy I did the live too. I get a little nervous. Maybe I should do more of them, but then I feel like, is that my brand? I like question myself. You know what I mean? Is the live stream my brand? Should I be doing them? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't it makes me nervous because I can't script it and I feel like I'm a boring person. So, and then like with the social anxiety thing, I'll be questioning what I said. Should I have said that? So it's not as bad, but Gemma, that's not true. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. It's been an hour and 31 minutes. We had like almost 50 people on the stream, so I would consider that a win. So I hope that you have a great day. Nice to see everyone. My ASD brand is all over the place. Is that my brand? What is my brand? Thank you guys so much. All right, well, I love you guys. See you later. I have a video coming out tomorrow on it's like basically like what to do if you want to date an autistic girl. So I don't know if that's helpful to anybody, just my thoughts. I'll see you guys later.